Tuesday evening, time for some Toy Tuesday. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day, but we still didn't want to miss it tonight. Obviously, we were on the road last week with Rocky Mountain Race Week, so I didn't want to miss you again. And I do have some cool stuff that I dug out tonight, but we don't have a ton of stuff to look at, but definitely didn't want to miss it since we missed last week. Lots of cool stuff to check out we haven't even seen yet. Got a box of cool stuff from the Auburn Cord-Duesenberg Company, and that's kind of where this stuff came from tonight that we're going to check out here in just a few minutes. So, plus I've got another big, huge sign that I was going to do tonight, but I didn't quite get it ready. I need to get it out where we can see it because it's big. And a lot of other cool stuff going on. So, anyway, Rusty Nails made it tonight. Glad you're here. Tonight, our folks, when I was at Auburn Cord-Duesenberg, Doug Prey, obviously, Auburn Cord-Duesenberg Company is what he does now. But what a lot of people don't realize is years ago, back I think even in the 80s, Doug Prey was one of the first people to really start restoring gas pumps. Even one of the first people who started reproducing a lot of the parts for gas pumps. Peter from Oz made it. And him and his dad had a massive gas and oil collection. They had a huge collection of some of the rarest globes known to man. Dennis is here. And so they were really, really big in gas and oil. James is on too. However, over the years, they've sold a lot of that down. But he did have one shelf with some really cool cans. I was like, Doug, you want to sell this? Like, yeah, I don't care. I'm not really into them that much anymore. So we looked at them and we talked about it and come up with a number that I was happy with and he was happy with. And I brought a couple of armloads of oil cans at home. Brian with Dispatch is here. Tonight, we're going to stick with some tiny ones. Kevin's on with us. The tiny oil cans are super cute. Tiny oil cans, and some of them were actually banks. I'm sure some of you have seen them. But there's a few in here that I've never seen before. Bill Alderman's here. So I got a handful of those tonight. That's kind of what we're going to focus on. Lee from New York's here with us. And as always, questions, comments, be sure to throw them up. But I don't have a ton of stuff for tonight because, like I said, I'm kind of whipped. Just trying to get squared back up. Dan made it. Steel Ponies, Jeff Taylor. Thanks for all the great videos. I appreciate it. Hey, if you guys weren't watching my videos, it would be kind of pointless to do them. So I super appreciate your guys' support and you guys watching them and clicking on them. And the fact that you enjoy what we're doing is great. And I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're hanging out with me. So me standing here talking into a camera would be pretty boring. Amy's here with us. So tonight we'll get into these little teeny tiny cans. And they're super cute. They're super cool. And so I was really excited to get a bunch of them. I've got some of them. But there's actually a lot of these in here that I don't have. Plus, there's a couple of duplicates that may end up in the auction box here one of these days. So stay tuned for that too. But we also got some awesome badges while we were there. We're going to be working those into the Sunday night badge sessions. And plus a couple things that are going to hit the auction box too probably. So Brandon made it. Glad you're here tonight. So anyway, I'm going to grab a tape measure real quick so I can show you how tiny these things really are. Eloy's here. Doug's on with us. Lots of familiar faces back on tonight. Glad you guys all made it. But, Brandon, money's on the way. Perfect. Let's get into these little teeny tiny cans. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think of them. Actually, this isn't all of them. It's about half of them, or maybe a little over half. There's a few other oil cans in there as well. So, let's get started checking these things out. Tilt the camera down. That way I can kind of show you what we're looking at, plus hopefully try to keep up with your comments. We'll just grab the first one right here. Steel Ponies, Jeff Taylor. Love the Graham truck from Race Week. Yeah, that thing was super cool. And it was a really nice build as well. So anyway, what we've got here, Brian, Dispatch. I'm getting to know Kansas before I ever get there from all the videos. Well, good. Glad you like that. So these little tiny cans, like I said, a lot of these are banks. You know, we can see the slots cut in the tops of several of these. Some of them were not, though. Old School made it. We're going to start off with this one. This is a great can. This is one I don't have. RPM Supreme. Now, like I said, this even has a coin in it. The bank slit at the top. These were all sealed on the bottom. Every one of these is sealed on the bottom. So I don't know how you get the money out of them. They're all sealed. So basically you had to cut them open to get them out. But this is a great one. Great colors. Now, to give you guys perspective, these are all about the same size. Old School. Never liked the coin bank cans personally. I think they're cool because I think they're a cool size. But they're basically 3 inches tall. And these are all, everything we've got tonight are pretty much the same size. So they're 3 inches tall and basically 2 1/4 across the top. So the RPM Supreme motor oil, like I said, the super cool logo on that. But what's great about this, and obviously the top was blue, But on the back, pays for itself, halts engine wear, with a super cool little graphic on the back with an oil can cartoon guy. Jason's here on Toy Tuesday. Bring on the Hudson badge. I didn't grab it. It's on the desk in the office. Doug digs the RPM banks too. So super cool little oil can graphic man on the back of the RPM can. Obviously good condition, great colors, nice piece. Next one we've got Marathon Superior All Season. This one has some scratches in it. Bill Alderman, ACD Factory, great video. Toy inspiration build, fantastic. Yep, we've got 3 more videos coming from ACD. So if you guys enjoyed that one, stay tuned. There's more coming. Plus, go back and check out all the videos from last year that we did while we were at ACD. So lots of you guys already like these little cans. We're just getting into them. We still got 5 more to look at after the marathon. This one has some scuffs and scratches in it, not quite as clean as the RPM, but still in nice condition with good colors, good graphics. Same on both sides. We can see the seam over here. These are all, actually everything we've got tonight, these are actual steel cans. Old school, I see Marathon gas stations still exist. I believe they do. Yes, I think they do. So there's the Marathon. The next one, this is a more common one, and this is actually cardboard for the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic. This one just has a little bit of information on the back. Trop Arctic motor oil exceeds all known car manufacturers' warranty requirements. Changed to Trop Arctic, the Phillips company. Bill Alderman, Mini-Me cans. That's exactly right. There are Mini-Me cans. Jason Wither, just plain glad to be able to make it for a Toy Tuesday. Well, I'm glad you're here too. I hope you enjoy the cans. Kevin loves the video on Broken Arrow at ACD Company. Like I said, if you guys did not check out the videos from last year, you've got to check them out. We'll touch on some more of that here in a little bit after we get done with the cans. Next one we've got, this one actually isn't a bank. It's actually got liquid in it. But it's a great can. I love this can. Sinclair Power Lube with the dyno on it. Like I said, it has liquid in it. Sinclair Power Lube. Sinclair Power Lube frees sluggish valves and rings and increases compression and power. How to use. To keep valves and rings lubricated, add regularly 4 ounces to 5 gallons of gasoline. For quick results, slowly feed up to 1 pint through air inlet of carburetor. Code number, net fluid ounces, 4 ounces. Sinclair Refining Company, New York, New York. So this was I assume this was a 4-ounce can. Yep, net contents, 4 fluid ounces. Add regularly 4 ounces to 5 gallons of gas. So this is a 4-ounce can, and you add that to 5 gallons of gas. Or you can run it straight in the intake. Sounds like it's kind of a top-end cleaner type stuff. Wall DC, Southland Oil Company, bank oil can sold for about $2,000 on eBay. Yeah, I don't think I have one of those. So this is a super cool can. I like this one too. Did you sell the 67 Grand Parisienne? I didn't have one. That must have been to somebody else. I got a 67 Grand Prix that just came in recently. Amy, I remember those, and they had ones for weed eater oil too. Kevin digs the colors on it. Old school or coin cans given out for free. Not sure. I would imagine so for like the kids and stuff. Norma made it tonight. So we'll put that one over there in the stack. Still got a few more to go yet tonight. How about another Phillips? This is actually a metal Phillips. This actually has the bottom that will come out of it. If you can see the seam, you can't really see the seam. There you can kind of see the seam. So this one, the bottom would come out. Phillips 66 used to give them away, says Wall. This is a Trop Arctic all-weather gold can. The other one we looked at, Trop Arctic, which was all white. But this is cardboard. This is metal. I assume this is probably a little bit older. On the back, it actually had description of the motor oil and everything. Product of Phillips Petroleum on the back. The coin slot has one in it. And if we look real close, we actually have the tropical island area here. Number 1 made it tonight. Glad you made it. And the Arctic side over here in a little tiny graphic. So, neat piece. Oh, the Parisiennes in Canada. Yeah, the 67 Grand Prix, I haven't done anything with it. I just moved it out and put it in the row. That's all I've done with that 67 Grand Prix, actually. So there's another Trop Arctic. I got one more bank and one more with oil in it. So let's catch the bank while we're here. This one also has great graphics. It's got a few scuffs on it, but it's got great graphics. Sealed on the bottom for Gulf Pride Heavy Duty Select. Alkylor processed controls carbon. Let's see. I got 2 questions popped up. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you called, number 1. We'll get it all figured out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, actually, I was on the loader when you called, so that's probably what you heard in the background. I was on the loader moving cars when you called today. So this Golf is a great looking can too, with good graphics, good colors. Talks about Gulf Pride Heavy Duty Select a little bit on the back of it. Gulf Oil Corp, Gulf Refining Corporation, made in USA. Bill Wagaman made it. Glad you're here. Now this one actually, I called it a bank, but when we look at the top of this one, the slot, the coin slot, I think somebody made this a bank. I'm not sure because it's not exactly square. So I'm thinking somebody may have created a bank out of this one. Last one we've got for tonight still has fluid in it. You can hear it. And this is a cool one. It's a little bit rougher, but it's got to be super rare. Pyroil, genuine Pyroil Top Oil A. Like I said, it's got some scuffs and some wear on the front of this one, but it's got to be a super rare can. It's really cool. It is steel. You can see the seam on it right there. Pyroil A Top Oil minimizes wear and repair bills. Complete motor protection when used together with Pyroil 8 base oil. Pyroil B base oil. Ironclad guaranteed. Genuine Pyroil is highly specialized, concentrated lubricant. It is composed with the finest lubricating elements and is absolutely guaranteed to contain no chemicals, acids, ether, camber. This is so small you can't really read it. Compounds, sulfur compounds, acid esters, all kinds of stuff it doesn't contain. Manufacturing guaranteed by the Pyroil Company, La Crosse, Wisconsin. So like I said, we can see that there's definitely some wear on the graphics on this one, but it is a great can and super cool. So anyway, that's what I had for tonight. I had all those laid out, and I thought they were great pieces. So anyway, we'll recap here real quick in a minute, but I wanted to touch base real quick. We had a lot of comments right out of the gate as soon as I started showing these and told you where they came from on the Auburn Cord Duesenberg videos. If you guys didn't see the stuff from last year, you've got to go back and check it. Now, I built a new playlist for ACD. So if you go into playlists, I think I've got all of them in the playlist, and it's called the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company playlist. And check them out. Last year when we were there, that was the first time I'd ever been there. Actually, the first time I'd ever met Doug Prey. And Doug was kind enough. He spent a lot of time with us. He shared the stories of his dad, about how his dad literally bought the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company with a borrowed $20 bill and a crash Lincoln. So it's an interesting story. So if you haven't caught those videos, you've got to check them out. Plus, some of the stuff we did last year while we were there, the 4-speed cord transmissions for the front-wheel drive cords, had a reman unit there we looked at, showed it how they shifted, had a cord Berlin there that was freshly restored. We had a great video on that car. Great video on a 28, I believe, Auburn Bowtail Speedster. Bill Alderman, checking out the ACD later in a few. Thanks, appreciate it. Like I said, the cars are just so amazing. Plus the 1934 Auburn Salon that we did a video on as well. That car has gone on to a new home. Absolutely stunning burgundy 34 Auburn Salon. Bill Wagam says he wants that street rod. Call Doug, he'll sell her to you. Like I said in the text, when he bought it, it was a local car down there that a guy had started to put together, and it was his dream. But the thing just came out so cool with the cord type nose and the boat tail type rear. Number 1, found some petroleum and never knew existed. Exonumia tokens for oil and gas during ration times. Huh. I know they had ration books in the U.S. It may have been, I wonder if that was a Canadian ration type things. Steel Ponies enjoyed the stories that he told. Yeah, great guy. He's become a good friend. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I get along with them great. They kind of grant me full access when I'm there. The parts video I'm getting ready to post, I said, Doug, you want to do parts videos? Go do it. You know where everything's at. Go show them what you want to show them. So, I mean, I literally just kind of went and grabbed one of his guys to hold the camera and went around and did the parts video by myself because Doug's like literally just, go do it. You know where everything's at. Show them what you want to see. No big deal. But that's cool. And like I said, just so amazing. And some of the craftsmen they have there, some of the stuff that they can repair or create is mind-blowing. You know, panels on these boat tail speedsters that don't exist, but they're damaged beyond repair. They got guys that can create them. Number 1, that car is very Hollywood Dick Tracy. That's a very good way to put it, number 1. That's a very good way to put it. And it's the only one. There's nothing else out there like it. I mean, if you're rolling in that thing, you pull up the next rod run, there ain't going to be another one there, you know, that looks like a cord on the front and has a boat tail on the back. That's something you're not going to see anywhere. So, I mean, if you guys are serious about it, call Doug. I mean, he, like he said, when he bought it, he's like, man, it's got, like if you saw the video, it's got a Ford powertrain in it. So it's got, you know, fairly modern running gear, drive down the road like a somewhat normal car would, you know, not like something from the 30s would, and have a ton of fun with it. And you're going to be the only one rolling in one because there's only one out there. But a lot of potential for that car. And that's why Doug thought it was so cool. He's like, you know, I can have a lot of fun with this thing. Number one says, wait 6 months, Leno will have it in his collection. That's possible. And well, Bill Alderman, possible toy inspiration, just cool. Yeah, I need to get those Renwall Speed Kings out and show those to you guys because it reminded me so much of that car. But in fact, I'll run and grab one right now if you want. They're in the office. I can go grab one real quick if you guys are interested in seeing it. But like I said, it's a great place. I love going there, and they've become great friends, and that's what's so awesome about it. I'm starting, you know, I've been there a few times now. Even some of the guys in the shop I'm kind of starting to know a little bit. And, you know, I walk in, they recognize me, and I know some of their names. So Dan says they're great videos too. So like I said, it's super cool. Check them out. And like I said, if you didn't catch the ones from last year, I know some of you probably weren't on with us. Brian just says grab it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's right, number one. Wall, DC, in the book, Phillips 66, 1945 to 54 on page 134 shows a photo of a woman handing out the Phillips Trop Arctic 66 bank cans to some kids at a station in Florida. So there we go. That's right, Kevin. He's got an airplane out in the front yard. And that's another big part of the praise is they are huge aviation buffs. They've had multiple airplanes over the years, including a Stagger Wing. Glen Prairie actually had a Stagger Wing, which are amazing aircraft. I've got a buddy that's got one as well. So somewhat familiar with a Stagger Wing. No expert in them by any means, but somewhat familiar with them. And Glen Prairie did have one of those too. So they are big aviation buffs as well. Plus a little bit of motorcycle too. Doug likes motorcycles. So, but they're again kind of like most of us, all around gearheads. They really appreciate this stuff. They're great people, and always enjoy going down there. So I'm stoked that you guys enjoy the videos as much as you have. Like I said, I've got 3 more in the can from when we were down there recording that super cool video on the cord projects. Where do you pull up and just go check? You'll pick out which cord project you want. Not very many places in the world you can do that, but we got a video on one of those from the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Company. So anyway, I got more stuff in the box that I got from there. I got a super cool big sign coming. So Dan says he watches them all. Great information. Bill Alderman, great life, cars, planes, trains, gearheads, all. Exactly. That's exactly what it amounts to. So anyway, we'll do a quick recap on the little cans. The RPM Supreme. Great colors on this one. Marathon. A few scuffs and scratches. Steel Ponies, Jeff Taylor, keep the videos coming. Can't get enough of them. The Cardboard Trop Arctic, probably late 60s, early 70s maybe. The Metal Gold Trop Arctic, just for comparison. Like I said, remember these are 3 inches tall is how big these are. The Sinclair Power Lube with the little tiny dyno on it. The Gulf Pride that I believe was turned into a bank, but not an actual bank. Number one, this is the only place I can drink beer anymore, so Norm me. Norm! Dispatch, big job, must be paving overtime tonight. Probably so, middle of the summer. It's their busy time of the year. And last but not least, the Pyroil with chemical is still in the Pyroil little mini can. So I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. Nope, Dan, there may be 1 or 2 of these that get sold. I've got to go through the box because there's some more in there. Plus, I've got a few that I already had. Jason, do I decorate anything in the house with any of this stuff? Old School signing off. I'm glad you made it. I've got 1 gas pump at the house that I do need to get moved out, but we do have 1 gas pump in the living room. And there are a couple of signs sitting around there. There is 1 thermometer that Shayla picked up that was new grape that she thought was really cool. It's a small new grape thermometer that's hanging up. But few things, but not a lot. My daughter's got a few things in her room, but not tons of it. Not like what you see here. This is a little out of hand. But That's okay. We enjoy it. You guys enjoy it. At least I hope you enjoy it. I love sharing it with you. And the fact that you guys like to come by, hang out, so we can check it out and have a good time. That's what makes it fun. So anyway, I better jump off of here. I got a lot of work to do yet tonight, and I'm already pretty much beat for the day. So what else is coming up? I got to get some new inventory videos shot. I just haven't had time the last couple days. That's right. Old School Sharing is carrying. Jason says his living room is full. Dennis, did I get your raffle money? I don't know. I'll have to go back and double check and see. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was PayPal or in the mail or what. I'll have to check and see. Peter, great find. We had an Amico and Phillips 66 here in the 60s and 70s. Norma dug the cans. Old School says his is starting to get full. But so I got to get you some new inventory videos caught up. Steel Ponies, yet love the signs. Kevin L. Cool Cans. Wall DC dug them. Dennis says PayPal. I'll have to double check and see. But like I said, we'll go through it Sunday. I don't remember off the top of my head, though, because I've got several of them this week. I got 4 or 5 more, or actually some of them are duplicates, but I'll have to double check and see. It seems like I did, but I don't want to guarantee that without having my stack in front of me. But anyway, that's what we've got. Like I said, I'll get you some new inventory content shot this week because, like I said, this is getting crazy. I spent the last 2 days just trying to move some cars around, trying to sort a few things out before all the rest of this stuff starts coming in. Because like we talked about Sunday night, as of right now, I think I've got 64 more cars and trucks I need to pick up. Dan likes them, says thanks, appreciate that. Norman loves it, thanks. And so trying to get some stuff organized in the yard. Bill Alderman says, great Toy Tuesday, needed the break. Bill Wagaman, late start just like last week's busy. That's right, everybody's busy. And I know that, and that's why, so I'm still amazed that you guys take time out of your schedule to hang out with me with what we've got going on. So Jason says you're my hero. I don't know about that, but that's what's so awesome, that you guys do take a few minutes out of your schedule to hang out, check out some cool stuff, and be part of the group that we're building here. So number one says, have a lodge and we'll see all 60 cars. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get them all drug in. This is probably going to be some of this stuff. There's some stuff on my list that I bought in 2010, and I haven't picked it up yet. I know where it's at. I know the guy that's got it. I see him several times a year. Tweely D made it, jumped on right here at the end. So, yeah, some of that stuff has literally been sitting around that long. But we'll keep working on it. We'll keep making some progress. We'll keep dragging some more cool stuff in, and we'll sure keep sharing it with you. So, anyway, that being said, I'm going to get busy. I'm going to try to get one truck on eBay yet tonight. I need to thin some inventory down, too. Tripping over stuff. So I got one truck. I'm trying to get a truck on eBay tonight, or maybe tomorrow night. I need to get it listed, plus some parts listed. Get back on Craigslist. So never a dull moment. Bill, live yard walk in the future. Jason says he appreciates. Thanks. You know what, Bill? We haven't done a yard walk in a while. Are you guys up for another one? It has been a little while. Yeah, get busier. Steve got on here towards the end. That's all right. So yeah, if you guys are up for another yard walk, we'll sure try to schedule one in here sometime in the near future, depending on the weather, of course. But yeah, I think it's probably been a couple months. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys are ready for another one, I'll sure keep my eyes peeled for a nice day to do one. Probably like on a Sunday morning, because that's something else we've got to think about. Bill says the last yard walk was great. Sunday service yard walk. And that's what I'm thinking, number one, because it's getting so hot out now that the phone will overheat and crash on us if we try to do it in the middle of the afternoon. So if we do something, it's probably going to be like a 9:30 Sunday morning type deal. You know, this Sunday or next Sunday or the Sunday after, if we get, because I'll be home for the next few weeks now. If we get a nice calm Sunday morning, if you guys are down, we'll sure try to schedule one in. And if I do, I will try to put something up, at least an hour ahead of schedule or an hour ahead of time so you guys know we're going to do it. But Jason's down with a Sunday service, so we'll see what happens. We'll talk about it maybe. Bill says, yeah, I've been pretty toasty in Texas too. But yeah, it's been a few months. There's some things that have changed for sure. So we'll try to pencil that into the agenda sometime in the near future. So if it's nice this Sunday, if you guys want it, you just tell me, let me know. Triple digits even in Sioux Falls. So and we'll sure try to schedule it in. But And doing it on Sunday morning sometimes, and we may wait till the following Sunday so we can talk about it a little more so everybody's aware. Because if we get it in the morning, sometimes it's not as windy, it's a little bit better, and that might be our best plan of attack. Number one, if we get a decent heads up, a dawn sunrise walk would be pretty cool. And that's a possibility too, except if I post it on Saturday night and I get out there first thing Sunday morning, because you got to remember I'm Central Time, so California guys at 9 o'clock, that's 7 their time. So if we try to get out there at 7, that's 5 California time. And then if I wake up and it's storming Sunday morning and we've already posted Saturday night, we're going to do it, that wouldn't work real well either. So we may try to just see what we can schedule in, maybe a week from Sunday or something like that. But we'll pencil something in on the agenda and we'll make something happen. So anyway, I'm going to get to work. As always, I appreciate you guys swinging by, hanging out, making this thing what it is. I hope you enjoyed the tiny cans tonight. I like them. I think they're super cool. Plus, they don't take up near as much room to display because they're little tiny. But that's all right. Bill Alderman, good plan. Sunday night, week prior notice. Yeah, we may talk about it Sunday night and shoot for the following Sunday fairly early. And great time to catch Euro and Asian and Australian views. Yeah, that might be a good idea too. It's probably evening there if we do it at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning here. So anyway, we'll talk about it maybe a little bit more Sunday, but we'll definitely put something on the agenda here sometime in the near future since, like I said, I kind of thought about that the other day. We hadn't done it in a while, so I'm glad Bill brought that up because that had been on my mind, and I wanted to check with you guys, see what you thought. That's right, small enough to hide in the medicine cabinet. They are, so. Norman says, hit the like button. I appreciate that. As we get ready to sign off, Tweedledee says, keep hydrated. Absolutely, that's super important. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go have some water right now because I'm getting a little dry after talking, but that's all right. It's worth it. I appreciate you guys coming by. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. More cool content coming out later this week, and then definitely Sunday night, 7 o'clock, Sunday night live chat. We're going to give away that Studebaker Bullet Nose Sunday night. Plus, we're going to announce the new raffle, and you don't want to miss it either because it is some super cool, super rare stuff. So, Peter says, see you next week. Thanks for being here. What section on Craigslist do you post, says number one. I am in 375 different markets on Craigslist, all continental U.S., on a quarterly cycle. So I post in basically each market in the United States 4 times a year is how I do it. I've got a whole list built that I work off of. I print my sheets every quarter that I work through. Bill says the following Sunday would be better. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That way we can talk about it Sunday night, talk about it next week, and be prepared for it. And see what we can do there. But we'll see how things shake out. We'll see how things go, and see what we can make happen. But like I said, don't want to miss that Studebaker Bullet Nose we're giving away Sunday night. So Sunday night's going to be a ton of fun. We'll get some really cool auction stuff ready for Sunday night, and it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So thanks for being here. I'm looking at South Bend, Kansas Craigslist. Can't see eBay stuff, and that might be because I'm U.S. only on eBay. I don't know if that blocks it or how they do it. But like I said, on Craigslist, I'm literally in 375 different markets. I don't even know what towns I'm posting in. I print my sheets off. I go by the little three-letter codes, and I just work through my worksheets as I post. But like I said, I've got it set up to where it's a quarterly deal, starting on the first day of every quarter. January, then February, March, then April, then May, June, then July, August, September, and then October, November, December is how I work it. So Frank's on with us. So that's kind of how I work the Craigslist stuff. So I'm all over Craigslist. And plus, my ads get enough traffic that sometimes Craigslist will show them, when somebody searches something, 3 or 4 of them may pop up. Number one, how many Chads are you? I'm just one Chad. I know that. and I'm feeling it right now, too. I was up and down off that loader about 132 times today. So that wears you out. You don't think about it, but climbing up and down that loader all day long, it wears on you. So. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to get in the office. I'm going to get to work, try to get some of this stuff knocked out tonight. It's a very busy Chad. That's exactly what it is. And I still got a few hours to go yet tonight. I'm still not going to get anything done. I've still got an article I've got to write for Old Cars Weekly. I haven't even started on yet. So I've got to get on that. I'll probably try to get on that tomorrow night. If I don't get it finished, I'll probably finish it Friday night. So I can get it submitted. So I've got to get that to Angelo so he's got it ready for a soon upcoming issue of Old Cars Weekly. So Anyway, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get to work. Thanks for being here, everybody. I super appreciate you coming by, hanging out with me again. Still amazed that you do. You take time out of your busy schedules to hang out with me. We have a lot of fun on here, but it wouldn't be anything without all of you. So thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming by. We will see you Sunday night, 7 o'clock. Sunday night live chat. We're going to give away that bullet nose. We're going to check out some cool emblems. We're going to have an awesome auction, and we're going to check out a cool magazine. New inventory coming up this week. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.